Hello and welcome to a smerdp video, and today we are looking at Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Round 2, Number 2, Part 2, 4 of 5. And my kids took the mickey out of me when they saw this cover. They said, "Daddy, you reading Barney the dinosaur," which was quite funny. And I got this. I've tried to get like the cover B or one of the other covers that I liked, etc. I couldn't find one really, so this one just seemed like a lot of fun to get. So, and very, very different to my normal covers I get. Usually, covers that I get are quite serious. Just move some crap out of the way over there. So this is written by Parrott, illustrations by Dan Mora, and colors by Rao Angelo. And as always, Ed is on the letters. So Shredder and the Turtles have entered Dimension X, and it smells there apparently. And there's a couple of really great moments in terms of I think it's Raph challenging Shredder on why he wants to take over the world when this is what it ends up looking like. Because it's sort of pointless. Let me just move that slightly so that glare's not there. We go, that's a little bit better. Because this is the future. This is what Earth will look like if Kang gets his way. And he says, why do you protect people who despise you? And Raph says it's because it's the right thing to do. And he says, no, it's nonsense. You naively believe that you do that eventually because they'll learn to love you. You want acceptance. Whereas he says, and then he says, well, you know, what are you going to do? If you conquer people, I'm going to love you. He goes, no, I want them to fear me. And that's how you get a statue. So, you know, it's fun. And it's some interesting questions have been asked of the bad guys in this, which is great. So we've got this beautiful spread. Splinter is trying to guide the Rangers to use their forms, become part of their forms, etc., and embrace it. Adjust to your size. You're no longer humans. This is you. These are extensions of you, etc. And it's really, really great. And it's great to see Splinter in the mix as well, fighting as well. It's pretty cool. And then the Rangers are slowly getting it, etc. Tommy offers this little creature an opportunity to come and join them, and beyond that, he declines. And well, look who learns to fly, Kimberly, and she takes it flying off. Meanwhile, Rocksteady and Bebop have brought Bulk and Skull to the Empress, and she recognizes them, which is quite interesting. So she says, interrogate them and find out what you can, and get rid of them, etc. And then Bulk, and this is really cool. I really do like the fact that they've given Bulk and Skull some limelight in this, because during this big crossover event, and there's lots of characters, they could easily have been ignored and swept under the characters. However, Ryan has dropped them in there. So he says, you know what? Nobody's defeated the Rangers before. Let's do a show where you talk about how you're going to defeat them, and during the process, a Forrest Bulkmeyer production, Bebop and Rocksteady takes over the world. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just a bit. There's comedy relief because you got the Turtles anyway, but he drops these little things in there nicely. So you'll notice down here we got the Zords showing, which is part of Kang's plan, and we'll see that very soon. But in the meantime, Jones it's time to get rid of Jones, so to speak. So Rita tells him that she knew that he hadn't bent to her will, and that he led the Turtles to Dimension X, which she's already left a surprise for them there. And I've allowed you to do this, and do you think I would give you powers without having some sort of control? And that's pretty much how it's left. We don't see what happens there, but she says she's going to use him for Sank. So I don't think she hasn't destroyed him here. She is going to use this body or this morphin body to do that. So the turtles are invading the Tetradrome, and they have been turned to liquid, as alluded to as one of the safety guards to prevent trespassers. Nice. And they find the Morphers, and that the Dimension X once had its own Rangers, which is why Kang knows so much about the Morphin Grid and Power Rangers, because there were once Power Rangers there. There was once a command center there, meaning that there were Rangers there defending it from Kang, but they clearly lost. Meanwhile, Shredder finds Kara, who refused to be a Ranger, just so we know. She could have been with Jones, but out of respect for Shredder, so that's how much her loyalty to Shredder means to her. You know, she wanted to find him, etc. Shredder also tries to get them to split up, but they're not having any of it, etc. Meanwhile, the big surprise goes without a hitch. Golda, Vinster, Bamboo, and Squad. I'm still sort of surprised that these three are in this mix, defending the Technodrome with a bunch of famous monsters from season 1 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because that's when this would have been set. So Ryan could have easily made a mistake and picked other characters, but he didn't. He kept it clear. This is season 1, during season 1, and these are the monsters we've got to fight, etc. So Shredder tries to get Kara to run back. She says, "No, I'm not leaving you. I spent all this time trying to find you," so to speak. Meanwhile, the Morphers start glowing. You know what that means, right? Yeah, baby, that means boom, power up, power extreme. Turtle cowabungas are here. They don't actually say that in the last bit in there, but they're in there. So they're turned into Power Rangers, and the fight is a little bit more even. So they are getting stuck in, etc. And the suits look very, very cool and very, very interesting. I do enjoy them. It's pretty decent. They've all got their weapons sort of incorporated once more. Meanwhile, as Bulk introduces his show, and he asks them, "How are you gonna destroy them?" And Rocksteady just says, "Because we're smarter and tougher." And you get Bebop saying, "Hi, Mom, I'm here." So it's that comedian bits dropped in there, which is very, very cool. So the Rangers have taken out and protected the citizens on Earth, and you'd think that's where it ends. No, that's not where it ends. Yes, that's right, the big finale. We saw the Zords earlier on. We knew a couple of issues ago that they were doing something with them. We didn't know what. Well, this is what they're doing. Come on. Maybe it was obvious. It wasn't obvious till I saw it, and I thought, do you know what? That was the most obvious thing that I should have picked up on. Boom! We have Kang Megazord. And wow, look at that. It is brilliant. And he says, your world is about to come extinct, to be continued. Boom, 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 boom. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Let's just zoom in there a little bit. There we go. Look at that. That is gorgeous. That is, it's just a brilliant move. It's, like I said, if I had given it more thought throughout these issues and these little hints, it was obvious. That's what Kang does. He goes into a body that he controls. That's what he does. So why wouldn't he control Megazord? It's brilliant. It's perfect. It's, makes absolute sense. Now we can only hope that the Turtles get their own Dimensional X Megazord to come save the day. Who knows? We'll find out next issue. Anyway, I've really enjoyed this issue. This issue was a lot of fun. The art is beautiful from Dan. The writing is top notch. Everything just seemed to flow really, really well. There's some really good character moments in there as well, which I thought was brilliant. So once again, Ryan delivers Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Turtles to a T, and I'm looking forward to the finale on the 2nd of May. I think that issue is released, and I cannot wait. So anyway, I hope you like my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you to everybody that is subscribed. Really appreciate you folks a lot. Make sure you look after yourself. Very important these days. And as always, embrace geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.